guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to an apartment renovation. I am going to be building an apartment for some roommates today, as I've really wanted to do some more roommate inspired builds ever since we got the ability to have roommates in the game once we got Discover University. And up until this point, I've only really done dorm rooms, so I thought an apartment would be a perfect place for that. And I had quite the character in mind for this apartment. Obviously, there's two Sims that live here, but one of them definitely has priority over the space. And you'll see that in the style that we go for. At first, I started with kind of a more traditional idea. I was thinking, yeah, maybe this is just an older style apartment and somebody's customized it. But I got rid of that very, very quickly, as you can see. And I imagine that there was a Sim living here who, just one Sim, that made it pretty big very quickly into the fashion, stylist career, moved to the city, got an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, and really decorated it and decked it out and spent all of their money on this apartment, way more than they should have, with all the decorations and such. And then things started going downhill and they couldn't afford their apartment anymore, but they didn't have time or money to move. So they decided to rent out their second bedroom. So you'll see this stylist that has a very, very bright, colorful color scheme to the entire apartment. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, but I really enjoyed it. And then their bedroom matches that. But then the second bedroom is a little bit more neutral and calmed down for the person that came in and is now living here as the additional roommate, which I think is such a cool idea. Especially, I could see that happening when you're actually playing with roommates. You decorate it to your Sim's need and then they rent out a room to somebody else to help pay the rent. I really like that idea. I think it's really fun storytelling that new option holds for the game. I love things like that just add that little bit of extra fun, because you're not controlling your roommate. They just live here too, and I love that. So the kitchen is actually pretty neutral, and I decided to add some paper plates and napkins and stuff above the microwave. I was thinking, in a house full of roommates, nobody's feeling like doing the dishes and stuff. It's not a great idea for the environment, but you can use actually those look like plastic plates, so it's really not a good idea, but I thought it was kind of realistic for younger Sims who just don't have time to have that kind of thing going on. So that's what I did there. And we're also adding a calendar. I do imagine there is a cat in this household, or actually I'm thinking 2. So the roommate that moved in is actually a recent grad who is now a veterinarian. And there's some stuff in that bedroom that shows that interest. I have a couple of the posters from cats and dogs that are really adorable. I love them so much. And I do imagine that they brought along a cat with them, and that the Sim that already lived here already had a cat. And I'm thinking white Persian cat, which I think are so cute. I really like Persians so much, but I kind of want an orange one. But my boyfriend doesn't want another cat, so I can't get a Persian. But I love how ugly cute they are. I feel like Persians are like the pugs of the cat world, the ugly cute cats. I love them. They are adorable. But anyway, I'm imagining there's a white Persian that belongs to the fashion stylist, and then just a ratty street cat that came with the Sim, who is now a veterinarian, thinking she probably adopted that cat as just one that was found and brought in without an owner, and she just nursed it back to health. I thought that was such a cute idea. Oh, and I loved using these stools from the bowling night stuff pack with the new table that we got with this pack. That swatch, I didn't even know we had that swatch on those chairs. I think it worked perfectly for this apartment with the pinks and the blues. I just really, really enjoyed it. And we're going to be adding a shelf up here in a little bit with those paintings with base game that lean against the wall. And of course, these adorable succulents that I feel like I use in every build now ever since we got them, because I love them so much. And I'm always welcoming new plants into the game. And of course, I had to use this light from the fitness stuff pack. That's actually one of my favorite lights in the game, and the fitness stuff pack has so many nice items. I really enjoy that stuff pack. Speaking of stuff packs, I think tomorrow the vote ends for the first part of the community voted stuff pack, so I guess we'll find out probably sometime in the next week which theme won, which I'm very excited to find out. I really hope it's arts and crafts or happy haunts, but there was aspects of all of them that I thought sounded interesting. So I'm open to whatever, but like, please give me knitting. I just really want my elders to have hobbies, like so much. So that's where I lie on that. But hopefully we will find that out sometime soon. I'm very excited. Did you guys vote in the community stuff pack? If you haven't, I do have a link to it on my community tab. You can go over there and click on that and go vote before the voting ends, because I believe it ends tomorrow on the 25th of November. So get your votes in, because we are literally getting to choose what the next stuff pack is. It's so cool. There's going to be voting processes over the next couple months. From picking the theme to the art styles to which items are included. It's going to be fun. And also like the name and the icon, we get to help with everything. I think that it's so cool that the Sims team does that. But anyway, we just kind of talked over going through the living room. I used those new couches and little chairs from university in that pink swatch and made a makeshift sectional, which I thought looked so cute. And now we're just working on the hallway, which ends up having some storage in it, as well as a bunch of stuff for the cat. There's a cat tree in the litter box and stuff like that. And then it's going to take me a while to get to it, but I do end up adding a washer and dryer in this house, but I don't think I added a hamper anywhere. But that's something you can easily plop down, or I might remember to do before I upload this to the gallery. We shall see. But I hadn't figured out that idea yet, but I was like, it'd be nice to have laundry in here. And I guess I could have done that where that closet is, right by the front door, because we already have so many closets in this house. That would be a good place for laundry as well, but I didn't think of it. So laundry's in another place, but there's definitely a lot of room to move this apartment around if you would like to change it. Speaking of which, if you guys would like to download this, it is available on the Sims 4 gallery. If you search Gryphi or the hashtag MsGryphi, that information is also in the description down below, as well as a direct download link to the gallery website if it's easier for you to download it that way. It should be up on my gallery as a room, and this is to be placed down in 2A Jasmine Suites in the Spice District. So hopefully that'll be easy to find. I sometimes forget to say which apartment it's in, and the furnishings are like 45,000 simoleons, so it's not cheap. Like, this fashion designer spent way too much money, and I just really like that storyline. Hopefully you guys like it too, but of course you can just change it to whoever you have in mind. But here we are working on the bathroom here momentarily. I was trying to move the doors around so I could fit everything in and keep it functional. I gave it the same layout as my bathroom at my house. I don't know why this is just like my go-to. I guess because it works and it's a common layout for 2x3 bathrooms, so that makes sense. Before we get on to the laundry in the hallway and the bedrooms and stuff, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who entered my 100K giveaway. I have selected all of the winners, and I'm waiting on a couple of people to get back to me, but most people have already responded. I've been addressing envelopes to those who have won pins. I'm very excited to send those out later this week. And just wanted to say that if you have entered and you haven't checked your DMs, especially on Instagram, because I think that's where all of the ones I'm waiting for responses are from, go check your DMs. You might have won something. Because I have a 24-hour time limit before I redraw. So also, if people don't respond, there is a chance still, if you didn't get a DM, you could get a DM and win if there's no response to the current winners. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. And also, if you haven't already checked it out, I'm also doing a shell challenge, which is really, really exciting and fun. So I'll link that down below as well if you guys are interested in entering in that. It's basically just a weird shaped room that I want you to turn into a house or any kind of community lot, just anything. You can add as many floors as you want. You can paint it however you want, add in as many balconies and porches and stuff. You just can't delete or move existing walls or furniture. There is a tree and a bookcase, and I don't want you to move them. But anyway, that's a different video. We just went through and added that laundry area in the hallway, which I think looks super cute. I really do enjoy that we added that. And then this red shelf here is a CC item I use to place items more precisely. If you're interested in downloading that or learning more, I do have a tutorial in my tutorials playlist on how to use it. And I have a direct download link to it in my description down below as well. And I know I've gotten a lot of questions lately on if it's working again. If you have the red shelf and you place it and it crashes your game, you're going to need to go ahead and re-download it. There was an issue with it with the most recent patch, and the creator has since fixed it. So if you want to grab that, it should work fine again. Anyway, we are on into the main bedroom, the master bedroom, the fashion designer's room. I don't know why I wanted to call it art designer's room. The fashion influence designer person's room. I had so much fun with this because I finally got to use this new bed from university. It's a double wide bed that's pretty fancy. I feel like it's a little over the top for university, but I really like it because I'm always welcoming new beds into the game. I love getting new furniture in general, but beds is something I'm always excited about because there's just so much personality in somebody's bedroom, and what they choose, the design they choose is just, I really like having the variety, I guess. So I did add the digitalistic sketch pad in here that they can use. There's not a whole lot of career objects in this build because, like I said, I think this Sims career is kind of tanking, which is why they have a roommate. I imagine probably the other bedroom used to be maybe an office space or something, and they had to just get rid of that. Or maybe that was the cat's room. The cat had its own room. I could see that. I think that was the cat's room, and now all the cat stuff's in the hallway, and that's why the hallway's a little bit cluttered. I like that idea. That's a fun idea. Ooh, I should build a house sometime where the cats have their own room. I think the only cat-inspired build I ever did was I did a cat lady's tiny house, and it was so cluttered with cat stuff. They had their own room, but not like the same kind of thing. I think it was supposed to be a dining room, but it got changed into a cat room. I don't remember exactly, but that was really fun. I really enjoyed that build. But anyway, we are into the roommate's room now. I'm adding a couple of these posters from cats and dogs because I really like them. And there's a lot of neutrals in this room. There's a little bit of personality and decorations, but I don't imagine this sim went too over the top. This is just a room to crash in while they're getting started on their career and getting off their feet. And I think that's really realistic and good gameplay to do as well. Like I mentioned, I just love little storylines like this. I can imagine these Sims really not getting along, or maybe they get along really well. I don't know. But I think it'd be a fun storyline to play along with. And I, of course, added a TV in here because I imagine if you're living in somebody's apartment and it's more so theirs than yours, you're just renting a room, you're probably going to hang out in your room more likely, watch TV in here. So that's kind of what I was going for. And we're just going to add some mirrors on either side of this painting. I thought it looked kind of cute. I like how I decorated this room. It's just really calming and cute and simple, which is definitely what I was going for. And did we add a lamp? I know I was looking. Yeah, we added this one. I wasn't sure which lamp I wanted to add at first because a lot of them I just don't like the way the light comes out of them. They're too bright, and I'm like, I don't want to go in live mode and fix it. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy in that regard. If it doesn't look good in build mode, I'm probably not going to use it, which, I should probably get over that because there's some items that I'm like, this is so cute, but the light looks awful. So I should probably fix that at some point. But anyway, we're just adding a couple more decorations in this room over in the corner, some vet related things, some baskets and stuff, because I do imagine this sim does have a cat as well, that ratty cat we had mentioned before. So there is a food bowl in here and a bed and a couple of other things. But we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this apartment renovation. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.